Hello again, and thank you for joining me here at Diana Who Fitness. Today we're doing a primarily upper body workout. There's a couple of combo moves that involve the lower body, but mostly we're going to be focused up here, and they are going to be Pilates-inspired exercises. So we're going to do a few warm-ups here, and then we'll add weights the second time we do them. The first one is called dumb waiter. So you want to have your palms facing up and your elbow at a 90-degree angle. And then you just full range of motion out, keep your arms at a 90-degree angle and back in. Elbows at your sides. And as I said, we're gonna do a few warm-up exercises and then we're gonna add weights and then we'll move into the rest of the workout. So just do this like 3 more times. And here, of course, you want your core engaged, your navel drawn down, your back neutral, shoulders down. Okay, next we're gonna do overhead arm circles, which is exactly what it sounds like. So arms at your side and you just go up, and again, don't lift your shoulders, core engaged here. You just wanna get as much comfortable range of motion as you can get here. Do that twice more, 1 more, and then we're gonna go the other way. Again, don't let your back arch here. Okay, 1 more. Now we're gonna do arm openings, which is basically like a twist. So I think I kind of have to go like this. So you wanna have your hands, just your fingertips touching like this, and you want your arms at shoulder height. And then you're gonna twist. And we've done this on the floor before, I believe. And then the other way. Turn back. Now, for you, if you have room, your hands should be one like this in front of you and the other should be behind you. I can't do that right now because I don't have enough space. All right. And then we're going to do the standing mermaid, which is another sort of stretching thing. It's different than the floor one. Basically, one arm goes up, and here again, don't lift your shoulder. And it's just like the leg pulls, if you remember, that you're not really going up, you're kind of just out, if you know what I mean. So, because you don't want to have your shoulder like that, like you're trying to grab a balloon before it blows away, floats away, I guess, really. And then the other arm should be doing the exact same thing, but this way. And then we can switch. Keep breathing naturally here. Okay, just 1 more each side. Okay, now, as I said, we're gonna redo those, but we're gonna do that with weights. So today, I'm using my 5-pound dumbbells. As I've said before, you can use any weight that's comfortable for you. I wouldn't go too heavy, just because these are kind of more range of motion exercises than strengthening. So grab your weights, and we're just going to redo those ones that we just did. So we'll start with the dumb waiter. And again, you want your elbows at a 90-degree angle and just out. Now with the weight, of course, you need to make sure that you're holding your form. You should not be squeezing your shoulder blades together here. Everything is still except for your arms going in and out. Okay, let's do 3 more. And one more. Okay. And now we're going to do those arm circles again. Let me just come forward a little bit here. And again, you don't have to use weights, but it'll warm you up a little bit more and challenge you a little bit more. So same thing, arms down by your side. Core fully engaged here. And we'll just do 5 each way. I believe that was 4. Okay, and the other way. If this hurts at all, just drop the weight. Or you could go lighter also. I think that was 5, but let's do one more. Good job. Okay. Now the arm openings again. So again, weights or no weights, okay. You just twist. You should not be moving your feet here at all, just your torso. All right. 3 more. And last one. Okay, good. Now the standing mermaid, and again, weights or no weights, it's up to you, or really super light weights. Just draw it away. Don't lift your shoulder. It's amazing how you can feel these in like the tiniest little muscles. Those are your core muscles and the muscles that support your core. Pilates really focuses on those because they're going to help you as you age. All right, 2 more. And last one. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to do a couple of combo moves. We're actually going to do 3. It's really just to kind of get your heart rate up a little bit, get you real warmed up, and then the rest are mostly just upper body with very little lower body. The first one here, though, is something we've done before. It's a releve with a bicep curl. So just up with a bicep and down. You want to go up on the balls of your feet here. Core always engaged. Okay, do 2 more. Last one. Good job. Okay, so the next combo move is a wide plie with a shoulder press. So you remember wide plie, right? You don't want to have your heels too far out here. Also, again, if this hurts to have your feet turned out too wide, you can bring them in a little bit. So shoulder press and plie. Try not to lift your shoulders. Use your glutes here and your inner thighs. Go down as low as you can. You want to be able to get back up. You know, and if you find you can go down further with no weights, I would suggest that you start there. Okay, 2 more. Last one. Okay. Okay, good. So Now we're going to combine those two moves and do it as one. And we'll do that for probably about a minute, I would say. So you want your narrow stance first. We're going to do the bicep. So up, and then you step out, shoulder press. Got it? It's pretty straight up, right? And go. Keep breathing. I know that with a combo move like this, it's hard to maintain your form. So you have to focus. About 15 seconds left. Five seconds. And last one. Okay, so now you go ahead and put your dumbbells down because we're gonna do some arm exercises without weights to actually fatigue the muscle with our own body weight. So we're gonna start with a wide arm pulse and a foot tap like that. So, whoops, I'm not gonna trip on my mat either. So basically you're gonna go like this with your arms, like you're trying to take off. And I actually look like I have wings too, don't I? So I might take off for realsies. Anyway, so this, go ahead and do it with me. And I don't know how long we're gonna do this, but until our arms are fatigued, basically. So if you don't like the tap, I'm just trying to keep it easy. You can do a side tap, you could jog in place, you could march if you want to. Are you starting to feel it yet? Yeah, let's do about 15 more seconds. And we're going to take a quick break. 5 seconds. Just take a quick break. We're going to do the same thing, but overhead. Go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and you can stand still, or you can continue to tap. You might find it easier to coordinate if you stay still. Don't lift your shoulders. Core engaged. Don't arch your back. Did I go through all my don'ts? We'll give it another 20 seconds. Are you burning? I know I am. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let those arms drop. Take another quick break. And then this is what we're going to do now. Do you remember chair pose? So you want your feet to be about hip width, and your butt, remember your butt goes back without arching your back, but our arms are not going to go up this time. So you'll go into chair pose. Yeah, palms facing up, and we're going to pulse like this. You should be doing this with me. Go ahead and do this with me. Keep your core engaged. Keep breathing. About 20 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. What'd you think about that? Pretty intense, isn't it? Okay, so now grab your weights again. And again, just neutral stance here. We're gonna do an around the world and a scat. So you start with your weights here, around the world, shoulders not lifted, and then down, and then up and squeeze your scap. And here you want your shoulder blades squeezing together, neutral spine, and then around the world and scap. Again, you guys got it? So, okay, we'll do that for, 45 to 60 seconds. Ready? And go. And then scap, squeeze, and down. And squeeze here, and down. Make sure you don't arch your back there. And squeeze. And squeeze. Okay, about 15 seconds. Let's do one more set. And squeeze. Good. Okay. So now we're going to do a front of shoulder, still with weights, but you don't have to. Again, if your arms are already burning and fatigued, you can drop the weights. That's a perfectly acceptable reason to drop the weights. So we're going to do one more exercise before we do our burnouts. So this one is front of shoulder. So you're going to have the weights held up right like this. Elbows at your sides. Press out and twist as you press out, and then twist back when you come back in. You don't want your elbows to go out too far here. Shoulders neutral. You're pushing with your chest in the front of your shoulders. And of course, you're using your core through the whole exercise. So let's go. Twist and squeeze. And we could go faster. Depends if you're using really light weights, you could go this fast. Even. Oh, I didn't look at the clock. Gonna have to guess. All right, let's do 3 more. And last one. Okay. Now we're at the home stretch here. We're going to do 4 burnout exercises, which I'm sure I've shown you before. We're going to do biceps first, so go ahead and get started. We're going to do this for 40 seconds-ish, and then we're going to rest for a few seconds, and then we're going to go to the tricep burnout next. About 20 seconds left here. And if you have lighter weights, you could be going faster with this. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, rest for a couple of seconds here. Shake your arms out a little bit. Turn to your side and down, and then tricep burnout. Elbows up. Fifteen seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! How you guys doing? It's a lot for just a upper body thing, huh? Okay, so 2 left. Shoulder burnout. Shoulders down and just up. Got 1 more after this. About 20 seconds. Again, if you have lighter weights, you could go faster. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job, you guys. All right, 1 more. Let's rest for a few more seconds here. This one is a shadow box. I'm sure I've showed that before. So you want 1 foot behind, and we're going to switch in the middle. So dukes up, and you want your weight mostly on your front foot here. Shoulders down. We'll do one side for 20 seconds, and then we'll switch. And switch. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job today, you guys. I bet your arms are going to be sore tomorrow. If your heart rate's up, just let it come down here a little bit. Tap side to side gently. We're just going to stretch our upper body today. Okay. So, clasp your hands behind your back. Stretch your shoulders and your chest. Take a deep breath. If that feels good. And now we'll do a tricep stretch. Hand in the middle of your back here, between your shoulder blades. Just press gently. And other side. Okay, one arm in front. Other one. Take a deep breath in and exhale And we'll do that again. Exhale, and we'll do one more stretch here for the front of your shoulder. Put your hand on a wall, and you want it to be just below your shoulder here, placed on the wall. Turn just a little bit away from the wall, but not too far. You don't want this to hurt. It should not hurt at all. You should just feel a gentle stretch here. Keep your shoulder down. And we'll do the other side. And one more breath in and out, and last one. And thank you so much for joining me again today, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this workout, and I'll see you next time.